Billionaires, living in a world far beyond ours. Once they reach a certain level of wealth, private jets, penthouses, and legendary parties become the norm. Discover the exclusive, secret celebrations they prefer to keep hidden from the public eye. Burning Man may attract plenty of wealthy attendees, but it's known for downplaying overt displays of wealth. Further Future, however, embraces luxury without hesitation. Created for the elite, this offshoot festival caters to those who crave the Burning Man experience, minus the austerity. At Further Future, unabashed luxury is a core principle. Guests can indulge in upscale accommodations like Airstreams and Lunar Palaces, costing thousands per night, complete with personal valets and private chefs. For an extra touch, Nobu offers 250-per-seat dinners, or attendees can opt for a smudging or a cleansing session. Wellness panels are accompanied by saline and vitamin transfusions, while beer and foie gras au torchon tastings offer a gourmet twist. Entrepreneurs and tech billionaires, dressed in steampunk futurism attire, mingle and make deals in this lavish environment. Unlike Burning Man's more egalitarian vibe, Further Future is where the powerful gather to mix business with pleasure, redefining what a festival can be for the ultra-wealthy. When you're a billionaire, saying no isn't part of the equation, especially for a wedding. In 2013, Napster co-founder Sean Parker took this to heart with a wedding extravaganza in Big Sur, California that set a new standard for opulence. For months, crews transformed the venue into a fantastical realm, complete with an artificial pond, a bridge, rock staircases, faux stone ruins, and a towering 20-foot wrought iron gate adorned with the couple's initials. Renowned costume designer from the Lord of the Rings movies crafted Tolkien-inspired attire for all 364 guests, including Sean Lennon, Emma Watson, and California Governor Gavin Newsom. The celebration featured cuddly bunnies, animal furs on chairs and beds, and roasted pigs on a spit. Sting performed in front of a towering 9-foot wedding cake. The entire affair was estimated to cost between $5 million and $10 million. However, the lavishness came with consequences. The event faced criticism for its environmental impact, leading one website to dub it an eco-wrecking wedding. Additionally, the venue's failure to secure proper permits resulted in legal issues. Despite the backlash, Parker resolved the situation by paying a fine and committing to design an app for California as restitution. Henry Nicholas, the tech mogul behind Broadcom, transformed a California warehouse into a hedonistic paradise. This personal lair was filled with cocaine, meth, and ecstasy, alongside state-of-the-art tech, creating the perfect environment for parties with his friends and a revolving door of escorts. But that wasn't enough for Nicholas. He allegedly commissioned underground tunnels to connect this adult playground to his home, ensuring his secretive lifestyle remained hidden. Nicholas's wild behavior didn't stop there. He was known for spiking his colleagues' drinks with ecstasy and once smoked so much marijuana on his private jet that the pilot had to don an oxygen mask. His extravagant lifestyle caught up with him when he was arrested, facing charges that included drug offences and securities fraud. Although he was eventually acquitted, the scandal left a stain on his reputation that's hard to shake, casting a long shadow over his achievements in the tech industry. Bohemian Grove, the secretive retreat in Northern California for high-profile figures, is officially described as a venue for sharing a passion for the outdoors, music, and theatre, according to a spokesperson. However, this serene facade belies its history as the site where preliminary discussions for the Manhattan Project took place, suggesting there might be more to it than just campfires and tunes. When former President Bill Clinton was asked about Bohemian Grove, he humorously remarked, "That's where all those rich Republicans go out and stand naked against redwood trees, right?" In 1989, Spy magazine's Philip Weiss infiltrated the Grove and uncovered a few intriguing rules. Avoid business deals, don't urinate on the trees, and always be inebriated. While the first two rules were loosely observed, the third was rigorously enforced. Weiss reported that amid the copious drinking, influential figures made significant decisions. Notably, in the summer of 1968, Ronald Reagan is said to have agreed not to challenge Richard Nixon in the primaries during their time at the Grove. In the secretive world of Silicon Valley's elite, dinner kicks off the evening at exclusive gatherings, with hosts handling the cooking to keep prying eyes away. Social media is a no-go, ensuring privacy for what follows. Once the meal is over, the atmosphere shifts as drugs, particularly MDMA, make an appearance. Guests often form cuddle puddles, a term masking the reality of groups engaging in intimate activities. These events, frequented by the mostly male tech moguls of Silicon Valley, are far from rare. They often involve a selection of young women invited from various sources, joining the wealthy elite for these hedonistic nights. Surprisingly, wives and girlfriends sometimes participate, blurring the lines of traditional relationships. As Emily Chang outlines in her book Brotopia, these parties reflect the disruptor mentality that drives these men in business, challenging norms not just in tech, but also in their private lives. The result? A series of extravagant, secretive encounters on yachts, estates, and private mansions around the globe. At the 2018 President Club charity dinner held at London's luxurious Dorchester Hotel, host Johnny Gould made a provocative statement. "Welcome to the most un-PC event of the year." This proclamation might have been an understatement. Originally advertised as a fundraiser for various English charities, the event, exclusively for men, quickly revealed its true nature. High-profile figures from finance, politics, and business flocked to the gathering, which seemed to prioritize indulgence and objectification over charitable causes. The soiree featured hostesses hired primarily for their appearance. These women were dressed in black underwear and revealing outfits, their phones confiscated to ensure privacy. Once given drinks to loosen their inhibitions, the hostesses were paraded for the male guests to ogle. The atmosphere was reportedly rife with inappropriate behavior, including groping and suggestive comments. Men, often intoxicated, attempted to kiss the women and inquire about their backgrounds, some even asking if they were sex workers. The Financial Times Madison Marriage, who attended the event undercover, reported that even the bathrooms were monitored to prevent the women from seeking refuge. Despite the event's charitable facade, offering prizes such as lunch with former London Mayor Boris Johnson and supporting a prominent children's hospital, the exposure led to the cancellation of future dinners. In 2012, Wall Street elites gathered for the secretive Kappa Beta Phi dinner, opening with an intriguing address. "Good evening, exalted High Council, former Grand Swipes in waiting, fellow Wall Street Kappas, and worthless neophytes." The Kappa Beta Phi dinner, created during the Great Depression, serves as an ultra-exclusive fraternity for the financial elite. Kevin Roose, author of Young Money, called it a one-percenters friars club. It's a rare event where billionaires let loose behind closed doors, performing tasteless skits and singing cringe-worthy parodies that flaunt their wealth. According to Roose, it's one of the few places where the ultra-rich openly revel in their privilege, far removed from public scrutiny. Here were executives who had strong ideas about politics, society, and the work of their colleagues, but who would never have the courage to voice those opinions in a public setting. In 2012, Kevin Roose crashed the exclusive event, only to be promptly ousted by Wilbur Ross, who played Bouncer. The black tie dinner is strictly off limits to outsiders.
It sounds like something Occupy Wall Street would invent if they wanted people to hate bankers even more.
The Cannes Film Festival is known for its glitz and glamour, where Hollywood elites cut deals and mingle with movie stars. But beneath the surface, it's also a lucrative opportunity for many women who travel there to offer their services. Each year, thousands of women descend on Cannes, ranging from high-end escorts commanding thousands of dollars to streetwalkers charging as little as $50. For those who connect with the right clients, the payday can be astronomical. Some reportedly earn up to $40,000 a night. A Lebanese businessman shared with The Hollywood Reporter that during the festival, around 30 to 40 luxury yachts anchor in the bay, each one filled with about 10 women, along with plentiful supplies of drugs and alcohol. This scene has reportedly been part of the Cannes tradition for over 60 years, making it a hidden yet enduring aspect of the festival's allure. As Mel Brooks famously quipped,
"It's good to be the king."
in Saudi Arabia, it's even better to be one of the kingdom's 10,000 princes, living lavishly and bending the rules of their conservative society. Despite Saudi Arabia's strict religious laws, the royal class often indulges in extravagant parties that flaunt every prohibition. Take Prince Faisal, a cadet prince far removed from the throne but still enjoying all the benefits of royalty. His 2009 Halloween party became legendary, with details emerging through a leaked diplomatic cable. At this opulent affair, alcohol flowed freely, despite being illegal under Saudi law. The party's atmosphere mimicked a high-end nightclub, complete with a DJ, dancing, and guests dressed in costumes. Among the attendees were numerous working girls, a detail that's reportedly not unusual at such royal gatherings. This event was exclusive, with a carefully curated guest list ensuring only the elite made it inside. In the kingdom, being a prince clearly comes with perks that transcend even the strictest of societal norms. Billionaires don't do birthday parties like the rest of us. Take Jay-Z and Beyoncé, who reportedly spent $200,000 on their daughter Blue Ivy's first birthday. Meanwhile, businessman Ronald Perelman prefers celebrating on his 188-foot yacht in St. Bart's, often with performances by stars like Barry Manilow. Retail mogul Philip Green once whisked 100 friends to the Maldives for his 55th birthday. No small feat for a last-minute surprise. But these celebrations pale in comparison to Joe Lowe's epic 31st birthday bash in Las Vegas. Despite his relatively unknown status at the time, the Malaysian billionaire threw a party that outshined all others. He constructed a massive structure resembling an aircraft hangar and packed it with A-list celebrities. The event featured everything from a Ferris wheel and carousel to a circus trampoline and cigar lounge. Jamie Foxx hosted, with performances by Britney Spears, Q-Tip, and Chris Brown. The night culminated in a breathtaking fireworks display over the Nevada desert, cementing Lowe's party as one for the ages.